God, my 2026 Use Your Subconscious Mind Bookshop and start. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Neha and today's video is going to be my 2026 book wrap up till now. So if you are interested, then let's get started. So let's start. If you're wondering, I have 10 to 20 books. No, guys, I don't have 10 to 20 books. I have like 6 to 7 books till now because we are almost half of 2026, like we are entering to June. So yeah, so these books are quite which I completed reading in 2026. So the first book is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I started the year strong with this book. Now this book has changed my mindset completely because this book has described how you can use your mind to achieve anything that you want to, how you can use your subconscious mind in sleep to control your dreams. So this book has genuinely changed my perspective about thinking, mind and everything. Before I used to know mind is so powerful, but I didn't give that much importance. But after I read this book, I am completely changed, and now my mindset is changed after reading this book, and I'm really glad that I started 2026 with this particular book. So yeah, if you also want to change your mindset, patterns of thinking, to stop negative thinking, then you can go with this one. So I will rate this a solid 9.5 out of 10. So somewhere this book gets repetitive, like one concept is explained multiple times in some parts of the book, but this is a really great book. Trust me, it helps you to stop your bad habits and build new habits, and how to achieve everything that you want to. So yeah, this is a really great book, like top self-help book I would say in 2026 of mine, and I'm glad that I started with this book this year. So yeah, this is my first book. So the second book is again a self-help book, which is this one, 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. I have made a complete video about this book. I link that in the description, you guys can check it out. So this book has described how the billionaires, businessmen, rich successful people use their mornings so nicely, productively, that their whole day is good, like whole day they are being energized, doing whatever they want to. So this book, he explained how to frame your mornings correctly and stop wasting your mornings. So that is what he explained, and he gave so many productivity techniques, 80-20 principle and everything. So I explained this book in my other video. I link that in the description, you guys can see. So yeah, it's perfect beginner productivity book, but somewhere the storytelling gets irritating for me. So yeah, it is a bit lengthy because of that storytelling part. Otherwise it's good one. So I would rate this 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, this is my second book. Next, my most favorite fiction book of this year till now is this one, The Days at Morasaki Bookshop. Trust me, this book felt like a warm hug because this girl got betrayed by her boyfriend, and she goes to her uncle's old bookshop and starts living there, and she feels so lost in her life. And then there in that bookshop, she starts loving books, she starts living again, she understands people around her, and she starts living. So most importantly, this book teaches you how to start living properly, how to appreciate relationships around you and all that things. And trust me, this is such a good book. I would recommend each and everyone on this planet to read this particular book. So yeah, this book really helps a lot for those who are feeling lost in their lives, and she also figures out her life in that bookshop, in that old bookshop. And I really loved this one. It's such a comfort read, and as I loved this one, I started to read this next part. This is More Days at Morisaki Bookshop, and this is continuation of that particular book, and the story continues here and there. Trust me, these two books are such a great one to start reading. If you want to start reading, you want something easy to read in fiction, go with these books. Trust me, these books are worth every penny of yours. Just read it, man. Don't think anything else, just pick it up and read. I wish I can give these books to everyone, but I can't. Amazing books. I would recommend everyone to read these books, and of course I would rate 10 out of 10 to these books. Such an amazing writing. That is why I understand people enjoy Japanese writers so much, because they just write so nicely. And yeah, this is so nice. So yeah, the next book is also like bit based on Japanese techniques. The next book is this one, Kaizen. This is from Sarah Harvey. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So yeah, this is, I think, a new release, this one in 2026. I don't know, but sorry if I'm being wrong. It's new or old, I don't know, but I read this. And this book is about Japanese method for transforming one step at a time, transforming your habits one step at a time. If you want to change your routine, change your habits, behaviors, then this book is for you. You know, if you read Atomic Habits, then that book and this book would be great combo to actually declutter everything, start new habits, start new behaviors and everything, because this book genuinely teaches you so much. So yeah, as I was saying, this book does not have any much hard words or anything. It's very easy. And one thing I liked about this book is that this book has so many categories, like how to start, health, work, money, relationships, habits and changes and everything. Like, she categorized each and every part of her life, and then she explained, gave tips and everything. And if you want to start your habits, hobbies into daily life, then you can read this book. And she also explained how you can convert your short term goals into long term goals. Such a easy to read book but very helpful book. I would rate this a solid 9.5 out of 10. Such a nice book. So the next book is this one. This is again fiction. See how I have categorized my reading, if you guys noticed: self-help and fiction, self-help and fiction. Because when we keep on reading self-help continuously, our mind get confused, because once you read one book, you have to follow that book and then you can pick up another one. So that is the reason I try to, change, like fiction and then non-fiction, like that. So the next fiction book is this one by Emily Henry, People We Meet on Vacation. Now this is my first book of Emily Henry. First I got bored with this book, like a little bit, because the story gets same. She goes to vacation, she films for her vlog and everything, but later on I was so hooked. Trust me, I was so hooked. I just loved this book. I wish this book was more longer, but yeah, in between मुझे थोड़ा बोर हो गया था, but trust me, I was hooked at the end of the pages, and I wanted this book to be bit longer, and like that. Amazing book. And after buying this book, I realized there is a movie on Netflix on this book, People We Meet on Vacation. Now I'm going to watch that also, just to, what to say, that feeling that हाँ मैंने ये पढ़ा था, like that feeling. So yeah, this is a nice one. 9 out of 10. So yeah. So I have, mentioned this book is okay, 9 out of 10, but I didn't mention, right, what the story is about. So Alex and Poppy are best friends. So they met during the college, but they both are completely opposite. So to make their lives interesting, they take vacation every summer. But during 2 summers ago, they had some fight and they stopped taking vacations. Now Poppy, she wants to make things right between these both, and she asks him to come to it last vacation and to make things right. So that story continues, how what happens. So if you are into this type of stories, then you would definitely enjoy this. So this is about people we met on vacations. So guys, I think I have entered to Emily Henry's world now, because I have picked another book of Emily Henry. This is Book Lovers, and this book has genuinely hooked me up. You guys can see I'm into this much, and trust me, I'm already enjoying this book so much. So this book sets on a girl, Nora, who is a literacy agent. She works there, and Charlie, he's the editor of all this type of books. So they both have so much in common, and they bump into each other all the time. And Nora's sisters get pregnant, and the sister asks Nora to come with her to small town to take some vacation break. So then she goes to that small town, and there she always bumps into Charlie, and the story begins. So like that the story continues, and trust me, it is so interesting. I have seen stories about opposites attracting and all that, but similarities ke I never saw. But this book, the Nora and Charlie have so much in common. So it's going to be interesting, and I hope this book will be good till the end. So yeah. So those are all my 2026 reads till now. I know 6 books is not a lot, but enough, okay? So my goal was to read 8 books this year, but I have already completed 6 books, which is great. And yeah, I'm enjoying this process. So let me know if you guys are also reading, and let me know which books you have read. And if you have any suggestions about reading books or any books you want to suggest me, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know those. And this is what today's video is. If you enjoyed it, please like, share and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next week with a brand new video. Till then, take care and bye.